We've just concluded our segment on the morning stage of this year's STV ARCC, but the excitement continues with the afternoon stage. How will the teams fare, and what challenges will they encounter? Find out in the following segment.
The afternoon leg of the 2014 STV ARCC started on the same note as the morning leg, although was a little different. Though the teams took off from the same venue and entered the streets of Tagaytay, instead of navigating through the city, they were rerouted to explore other surrounding areas towards less populated areas. Here they experienced steep uphill roads and descents, as well as varying grades of turns through a host of road conditions. Add this to the fact that there was some rain in the afternoon leg, which made this part of the STV ARCC just a bit more challenging. After all, inclement weather can play a part in the way one navigates and drives. One thing that the STV ARCC also promotes is driving cars in real-life situations. The roads are not cordoned off by any markers, and regular traffic and motorists are part of the route. It is because of these factors that the teams have to have a solid strategy when doing this race. We were also able to catch up with George Ramirez, the man responsible for creating the race routes, as well as the official race steward for the STV ARCC. Let's hear what he has to say about this new route that he came up with.
Wow, it took a lot of preparation because we had to find new routes, number one, and number two, we ran it not in a leg A route and B route. We ran it as one route, so that was quite challenging. And with that, it wasn't like where we just looped back into the same place. So we started here, we had to stop and have a second park ferme where lunch was, and then continue on to the finish line. So it was a complicated rally to organize. Well, number one, I had more checkpoints. Normally, I'll have about 9 or 10. We had 13. Number two, with that, I didn't fill up, for example, the second one. So then people were expecting to have another checkpoint and then there wasn't. Things like that. So that was made it also a little bit interesting, right? And then I let them go through some parts that are familiar to them. Then I would change it or let them run it backwards or something like that. So this would keep disorienting. Then I had some totally new routes that they've never passed before mixed into that as well. So with all of those combinations, it became very interesting, and that's why I love the way the results came out. I was so surprised as it came out. You know, it's like almost everyone did well at one point or another. You know.
The trick for George Ramirez was to blend fun with a challenge for this 2014 STV ARCC, and we do think he was highly successful in this. And what's more, the teams sure agree, seeing that there were new roads that were explored. After the last teams rolled into the return venue, everyone gathered and made way to the award ceremony, which took place the same night.
What we just went through was the rundown of what happened at the afternoon leg of the 2014 STV Auto Rally Corporate Challenge presented by Caltex with Tecron. The teams were tested on a new route and encountered some rain along the way, but everything went well, and we are happy to report that everyone finished safe and sound without any vehicular mishaps. Throughout all the years that we have been running this event, no accidents have happened, and for this we are truly proud and thankful.